Listen to this candidate as was interviewed by the school journalist.
Welcome to EGS Super Speak Show. I'm your host Angari Daisy. Today with us on our show is Sharon Kisha from St. Paul's Eruswi Girls, who is now having her national exams, and she has been excelling in this school. Welcome, Sharon.
Thank you so much.
You've been doing so well in your academics in this school, and you're doing your Form 4 right now. How have you ensured that you stay at the top in your academic work?
Okay, when it comes to academics, you have to ensure that you work so hard. You have to be reading every day, and you ensure that you complete all your assignments. You do more revision for you to understand, and so that what you are reading to stick in your mind. By doing that, I'm sure you can stick to the top.
Now, when you say you do a lot of revision and you have to do a lot of work, do you mean you read so much or just read a little to understand?
You don't have to read so much. You see, some people can read so much but you don't understand. What I mean is that you have to work smart. You have to read and you make sure you've understood.
Okay. What does your excelling in your academics mean to you as a student?
As a student, excelling in academics makes you proud. And besides that, it makes your parents feel that they have a child who is working in school and their efforts are not being wasted. So I'm proud of that.
It's good to hear how you recognize your parents' efforts. What methods do you use to ensure that nothing tampers with your academic work?
The only method that you have to use is being focused. You have to focus in your academics. Don't think of other things that may distract your minds. So just stick to your books, and maybe the simple co-curriculum activities, they make you active in the academics.
You have just mentioned about co-curricular. How do you go about this? Don't it disturb your studies, or you balance all of them?
Okay, it doesn't disturb my studies. You see, at school, there's time for everything. You have time for studying and you have time for games. More so, after you've studied for the whole day, at 4 maybe, you have to go to the field, you exercise with teachers. We have the games teachers, the games captains. They help you do the exercises, and you also have the various clubs of co-curriculum activities. So you join in them and you participate with them, and you can see you will improve.
Okay. How about your relationships with the teachers and the students?
Okay, the teacher-student relationship, you have to have a positive relationship. Mainly you focus on academics with your teachers, you go for consultation at the right time, and you ensure that when you are with your fellow students, you discuss the schoolwork or maybe the assignment that has been left.
Now, Sharon, we know that there are other students who they like distracting others. So how do you deal with these students?
Okay, when it comes to choosing friends, especially the students, you have to choose a person of your type. You can maybe find someone who likes reading like you, and especially at this time, maybe at my 4th year, you have to look for someone who is focused like you, because you know the main goal is to pass in academics. So you have to choose the right friends because you know what you want at school.
For that matter, what do you dream of becoming after working hard all this time?
Actually, at this time, I dream of becoming a doctor.
Why?
I see it's a good job and everyone will recognize you in the society because you'll be working for the society.
Right. So you want to help the society at large?
Yes.
Okay. What did you see in your school that makes you feel proud of the school that you are?
You can see that the teachers at my school, they support the activities so much, and you even feel good when you participate in them because you have someone who encourages you. Even if you are not perfect in them, they can make you be perfect, and they can even make you have a hobby as that activity.
Okay, and in this school, Sharon, there are things which you have liked in this school, but there are some which you've not liked personally, and maybe you feel the school should change. What is this thing and why do you think it should be changed?
Okay, I can't be specific because there are so many things. You have to bear with the difficult situations. You don't expect everything to be smooth at school. There are some of the rough things that we pass through, like maybe waking up early in the morning. You have to take a cold shower, especially if it's raining. You feel, my God, I wish I could be at home. I take a hot shower. So there are some things you just have to persevere for you to stay at school.
Yeah. Have you seen any teachers who have moved you and you feel like they're your role models and you feel this is the one?
Yeah, the teachers, most of them are my role models.
Like?
My physics teacher, he's always hardworking, encouraging, and he even advises us that even if something is hard, you should have the determination. You should be courageous and face it, because the people who also did it, they were just like you, they're human beings, so you can also make it, and I feel encouraged.
So you like your physics teacher so much?
Yeah.
And he's your role model, I guess.
My role model.
And students around here, you studied here for quite some time.
Yeah.
It's 4 years right now. And you've seen students around this school, the good and the bad ones. But in this case, the good ones. Can you just tell us a few who have moved you and how have they done this? You've been able to admire them, you follow a few steps that they do.
Okay, the students, the good students, we have seen them perform well in the academics, especially those who have left the school, the former Form 4s who have left. They have performed well, they were hardworking and disciplined. And from that, I think that I should just maintain my discipline and my hard work, and I think I'll achieve my goals the way they have achieved theirs.
Okay. And now we have this issue of the boy-girl relationship. Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How do you relate to boys? I mean, sometimes there are innings and outings, and you get to meet these people. How do you relate to them?
When it comes to that situation, you know, you have to think. At times at school, you are alone and you have to make decisions. You should know when maybe you have an inning at school, you meet boys from different schools with different minds. There are those who will want to distract you because they know you are a girl and they can just distract you totally.
Girls are easily distracted.
Yeah. So what I mean is that when you are choosing friends at such a time, maybe you can focus on your academics so that you can choose friends who are particularly talking about academics. They can help you improve. Besides that, you can also choose friends who like maybe the games, the different games. You can even just make friends so that when you meet out there, you can help each other. It's good to make friends.
Now that you're finishing, Sharon, you've prepared so much in this school, and are you optimistic that you're going to the university? And if you reach there, how will you make your life be there?
Well, when it comes to that, I think I have the courage and I think I can make it. I've worked so hard. I want to make my parents happy and I also want to make myself happy. So I'm working hard knowing that I'll get the best grade that will take me to the university so that I can take my course. I said I want to be a doctor and I want it to be a true thing. I don't want it to be just a dream that comes and goes away. And I'll ensure that that's what I'll do in the future.
That's very good. And finally, you have something to tell your fellow students. Tell them something that they'll feel encouraged and they can also be moved the way you are by other students.
Okay, to my fellow students, I think the best thing that you can do, focus on your goals, and you should always love what you know you can do, especially when it comes to academics. Everyone has the ability of excelling in academics, and don't forget that when you are in school, the school will not make you pass. It's you and your efforts that will make you to pass. So no matter what school that you are in, even if it's a day school or maybe a boarding school or any academic school, you can just pass like any other student. So have the courage and determination. You can make it in life.
Thank you very much, Sharon. Well, that was a student from St. Paul's Erusi Girls who has been said to be excelling in her academics so well. She says she wants to work so that she can help the society and not forget her parents who have worked so hard. Until next time, nice time.